So, did you know that Burl Ives, besides just being a Christmas singer, was also an actor? I legit had no idea. And this also stars Carl Weathers, that's right, Mr. Mustache Man himself from Rocky. What lurks 20,000 feet below the waves in this paranormal realm called the Bermuda Triangle? That's the question of scientists Burl Ives, his student Carl Weathers, and a young man, Leigh McCloskey, haunted by nightmarish memories of his Bermuda childhood, ask themselves. The answer involves a beauty, Connie Seleka, who has sold her soul for eternal youth, and a giant sea turtle that leaves death in its wake. Eerie and hypnotic. The Bermuda Depths was produced by Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass, The Year Without a Santa Claus, who meld imaginary fantasy style with live action. Subaraya Productions did this, Ultraman and Godzilla. This movie I would call lyrical. Lyrical because it's a little bit of fantasy and it's haunting at the same time. We get some freaking beautiful shots of the what was it, 102 of the Bermuda. In the beginning, it's like, hey, we get to see some nice corals and reefs and fish in the beginning, and we get to see freaking gosh darn Carl Weathers in a role where he's a student and marine biologist or whatever, and it's just so unusual to see him besides being in Rocky, and I'm just like, well, it's like here he feels more fluid. He has some good dialogue exchanges with Ives and who was the other person, McCloskey, and it's like, yeah, he's playing more or the less cocky and more refined and intelligent, which I like, which leads to just this movie feeling like there's more mystery going on. And I'm just looking at and I'm just thinking, yeah, this is actually nice. It's nice just to see a good attraction going on. You could kind of feel, because she does look kind of otherworldly with the eyes and everything. And yes, eventually her eyes do manage to start to hypnotize you. They had like probably contacts, or the special effects, rotoscoping, whatever that they use. So yeah, this was definitely interesting to see. Yeah, it's like Burl Ives with his beard is pretty good. When the turtle comes, it's like we get to see the size of it with its fin, which is freaking 20 feet across. Holy smokes! And when it comes out, it's a freaking gorgeous turtle. Really, it's more just neutral, like good neutral, I guess you could say. It doesn't really cause any havoc outside, like maybe just existing. So yeah, we get enough. Get you wondering, Rankin and Bass, they also did the claymation for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and other cartoons and stuff like that. So this was interesting to see. Eventually, Rankin Jr. would live in Bermuda for the rest of his life because of this movie. And Carl Weathers, as we all know, is pretty freaking legendary. And Burl Ives is a singer and everything else. But yeah, you know what? If you want this, but this movie flows well, slow paced, but you can tell there's something otherworldly and mystical going on. Only 1,000 people have really rated this on the IMDb. Yeah, I will definitely watch this again. DVD didn't come out until 2009. Blu-ray didn't come out until 2021 because it's really underrated. Especially with, what was that, the mass that Warner was bought out by Netflix or whatever that just happened today. So, timing! But yeah, if you want to see something, it's slow paced, but good characters, good acting, enough. It's like a 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. The Bermuda Depths.